Hi, I'm Dr. Rahul Bharad. I welcome you all to my series What Life Has Taught Me Yesterday. Today when I'm recording this video is 26th of June 2023. I'll be talking what 25th of June has taught me in life. Also I'll be talking about one interesting phenomenon which is happening right there in the US. It's about a colorful snow and something which is trending news which is happening across the Russia. I hope you watch this video till the end of the video so that you come to know about those interesting things about colorful snow and what's happening in the Russia. Yesterday's day was 25th of June, so it was 40 years completely exactly when India had won first one day international World Cup. Now to win a World Cup in that era where the world cricket was completely dominated by West Indies was a really good achievement and very spectacular thing for Indian cricket. India was playing cricket since many years, even before that World Cup also. India was going there out of the country and winning some of the series here and there, but not very consistently. But the biggest boost for Indian cricket came from 1983 when India won that World Cup. Now that World Cup was very important because before that two World Cups were completed and West Indies had won those two World Cups. 1983 World Cup was 60 overs World Cup. After that, after 1983, the next World Cup was organized and held in India in 1987, which was won by Australia. After watching Kapil Dev, the captain of Indian cricket team in 1983 World Cup, lift the Cricket World Cup trophy, many people got inspired. Out of that, one of the most famous person who got inspired from that visual was Sachin Tendulkar, because he later on carried the baton of Indian cricket and later on he gave many significant victories to Team India and all his contribution to the not only Indian cricket but the world cricket. And finally in 2011 we won after 28 years. We won the next World Cup at Mumbai Wankhede Stadium. So that is the most significant thing as far as 25th of June is concerned. What are the lessons we can get from that 25th of June 1983 thing is to never give up. Every team is special. Every team needs a good leader. Everyone must believe that they can still come up out of difficult times and then they can perform for their nation. You might have seen in the movie, recent Bollywood movie 83, how the team was constantly pushing their own limits despite so much of criticism across the globe about their ability, and in the final they beat West Indies with only target of 183. 184 was the target. 183 runs were made by India and target was in 60 overs. West Indies was supposed to get 184, which actually should have been a walk on the cake for that mighty West Indies batting lineup. But what happened actually, instead of winning that match, they lost that match. They got all out for almost 140 runs only. You might have seen that famous catch by Kapil Dev of Viv Richards, running back and taking that difficult catch. So things which we all should learn from that incidents that day, even after 40 years, is to continue to give our contribution to the nation, is to give ourselves, give our 100% to whatever field we work in and do something which will make our family, which will make our state and the country proud of ourselves. So that was the most important lesson I got from my life yesterday. We cannot forget what happened on 25th of June 1983 as long as we know and we support and we love to watch cricket and to play cricket. India is a country where cricket is a religion and there have been many gods actually, just like Sachin Tendulkar, Kapil Dev, Sunil Gavaskar. There have been many great cricketers, Rahul Dravid. which have contributed significantly. MS Dhoni, Virat Kohli, these are all good players who have contributed significantly to Indian cricket. So the most important lesson we all as spectators can get is to be behind our cricket team, is to support them whenever needed. We all get depressed whenever we feel that sometimes our team loses, but we all should take care of that, and they also as a cricketer also should fulfill all their responsibilities as a cricketing nation. So that was it, most important lesson I got from yesterday's life. Most important news I came across yesterday is very interesting. I haven't heard this term before. It's called watermelon snow. It is the colorful snow which is actually happening there in western part of United States, in Utah state. There is a snow which is pink to red in color. The color of the snow is because of one of the algae which is grown on that ice which is there in the on the mountains currently. That algae name is C. nivalis, and C. nivalis algae makes some of the particular pigment, and that pigment gives that ice a particular color, just like pink or red color. That pigment is necessary to protect that algae. It is when it is in the cyst form, when there is no nutrition, but when spring arises there is more availability of nutrition for that algae. It changes color, it produces that pigment which is pink to red in color, and that gives all those mountains a layer of pink color, which is also called as watermelon snow. And it is very fascinating to watch those pics. If you want to read more about that, I'll be sharing link in the description box about that watermelon snow. Now what is that watermelon snow and how it is prepared, how it is appearing pink, please go and read more about it. Most trending news I came across yesterday and last few days is about Russia. As we all know, President Vladimir Putin is one of the most powerful person in Russia. He is probably one of the most powerful people in the world also. There was retaliation against his military by one of the military group called Wagner group. That Wagner group is very small in number, around 25,000 soldiers were there in that group, but they were cruising towards Moscow over the last few days. What was their intention, we do not know. What was actually happening, we don't know completely. But that Wagner group was supposed to go to Moscow to take control of the Moscow, but somehow they have stopped, and now they have the leader of that Wagner group has gone to Belarus, has decided to go to Belarus. Thing which we all should learn from that news is that if he would have reached Moscow, there would have been a lot of military action in between the two groups that would have resulted significantly in the deleterious effects across the Russia and across the globe. We all have seen how a battle between two countries such as Russia and Ukraine 2 years back has resulted significantly in a negative impacts on over the world. So we all should be knowing these things. We cannot take these things lightly, or we cannot say that these things are happening inside their own country and we do not have anything to do with that. It's not like that. We all human beings are connected. We all have some or the other impacts over each other's lives. So whatever happens in Russia, even if the Putin is taken down from his position of the head of the country Russia, there will be significant impact. So fortunately the military of Wagner group has stopped, and they are not going to they have stopped their mutiny. So that is a good news for all other people in the world, that there will not be any retaliation between Russian army and that Wagner group. But it was the news which could have happened and which could have damaged the harmony across the globe. Even United States, I read somewhere that United States was providing some money, significant money, almost $6 billion were provided to the Wagner group in retaliation against Russian army, but now that money might not be used for that thing. So that is the news. I'll be sharing link in the description box about that news if you want to read more about that. What simple news are happening across the globe or around us. Do teach us, do try to teach us something. We just have to be patient enough and curious enough to know more about that. So that's it for today. We'll stop here. I hope you people are liking this. If you like this, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.